In our fast-paced lives, seeking God's presence and guidance is essential for navigating daily challenges and finding peace. Establishing a routine of daily fellowship with God can profoundly impact our lives, providing us with strength, clarity, and purpose. When we intentionally carve out time to connect with Him through prayer, meditation, or reading Scripture, we open ourselves to His wisdom and love, which can transform our perspective on life's hurdles. This connection not only nurtures our spiritual growth, but also equips us to face the trials of each day with confidence and resilience. As we encounter various obstacles, whether they be personal, professional, or relational, the need for divine guidance becomes increasingly evident. Turning to God for direction helps us make informed decisions and fosters a sense of peace amidst uncertainty. Reflecting on our relationship with God encourages us to consider how we can deepen this connection, inviting His presence into our everyday experiences. By acknowledging our reliance on Him, we cultivate a spirit of humility and openness, allowing His guidance to illuminate our paths. So, let us embark on this journey together, seeking to strengthen our bond with God and embracing the transformative power of His presence in our lives. Daily prayers for protection against evil hold significant importance in our spiritual lives, serving as a vital shield against the challenges we face. In a world filled with negativity and temptation, seeking God's protection is essential for maintaining our peace and well-being. By starting each day with a heartfelt prayer, we invite divine guidance into our lives, asking for strength and wisdom to navigate the trials that may come our way. This practice not only centers our thoughts on God, but also reinforces our trust in His ability to safeguard us from harm. Acknowledging God's presence throughout our daily routines helps us remain aware of His watchful eye, reminding us that we are never alone in our struggles. As we face various forms of evil, be it through negative influences, harmful thoughts, or external challenges, turning to prayer empowers us to confront these adversities with faith and courage. By making prayer a priority, we cultivate a deeper relationship with God, allowing His love and protection to envelop us. Let us commit to this daily practice, recognizing the profound impact it can have on our lives, and encouraging one another to seek His guidance and protection as we journey through each day. Exploring the concept of full commitment to God above all else is essential for living a fulfilling and purposeful life. Prioritizing God in our decisions shapes our values, influences our actions, and ultimately guides us toward a path of righteousness. When we place God at the center of our lives, we align our choices with His will, fostering a deeper connection that enriches our spiritual journey. It's crucial for each of us to evaluate our current commitments and reflect on whether they truly honor God. Are we allowing distractions or worldly pursuits to take precedence over our relationship with Him? By assessing our priorities, we can identify areas where we may need to refocus our energy and devotion. A wholehearted commitment to God brings numerous benefits, including a sense of peace, clarity, and purpose. When we trust in His plan and surrender our worries, we experience a profound freedom that comes from knowing we are guided by divine wisdom. This commitment not only strengthens our faith, but also inspires those around us, creating a ripple effect of love and encouragement. Let us strive to fully commit ourselves to God, embracing the transformative power of His presence in every aspect of our lives. Trusting God in all aspects of life is fundamental to experiencing true peace and fulfillment. In a world filled with uncertainty and complexity, leaning on God rather than relying solely on our personal understanding allows us to navigate challenges with confidence. Our human perspective is often limited, but God's wisdom is infinite. By inviting Him into every decision we make, we open ourselves to divine guidance that transcends our own reasoning. This practice encourages us to seek His will, ensuring that our choices align with His purpose for our lives. When we acknowledge God in our plans, we embrace the promise of His direction, as stated in Proverbs 3-5-6, which assures us that He will make our paths straight. This assurance fosters a sense of security, knowing that we are not alone in our journey. Trusting God also cultivates resilience, enabling us to face adversity with hope and strength. As we surrender our worries and fears to Him, we experience a profound sense of peace that comes from knowing He is in control. Let us commit to trusting God wholeheartedly, inviting Him into every facet of our lives, and embracing the transformative power of His guidance and love. Experiencing God's presence in our daily lives is a transformative journey that can bring comfort and strength, especially during life's challenges. The promise of God's presence reassures us that we are never alone, even in our most difficult moments. By actively seeking God throughout our daily routines, we can cultivate a deeper awareness of His love and guidance. This intentional pursuit can take many forms, from recognizing His hand in the beauty of nature to feeling His support during stressful situations. One of the most powerful ways to connect with God is through prayer. Prayer serves as a direct line of communication, allowing us to express our thoughts, fears, and gratitude. It is in these moments of conversation with God that we can truly feel His presence enveloping us. Setting aside time for prayer, whether in the morning, during breaks, or before bed, helps us to center our thoughts and invite God into our lives. Additionally, incorporating moments of reflection and gratitude throughout the day can enhance our awareness of His presence. By making a conscious effort to seek God, we open ourselves to the profound peace and joy that comes from knowing He is with us every step of the way. Relying on God during difficult times is essential for finding strength and hope amidst life's battles. When we face challenges, whether they be emotional, physical, or spiritual, seeking God's strength becomes our refuge. He invites us to cast our burdens upon Him, assuring us that we do not have to navigate these storms alone. In moments of despair, it's crucial to remember the promise of God's protection. He is our shield and fortress, providing safety and comfort even when the winds of adversity rage around us. This assurance allows us to face our struggles with courage, knowing that God is actively working on our behalf. Maintaining faith during challenging situations can be difficult, but it is during these times that our faith is tested and strengthened. By leaning into our relationship with God, we cultivate resilience and trust in His plan, even when we cannot see the way forward. Prayer, scripture, and community support can help reinforce our faith, reminding us of God's unwavering presence. As we rely on Him, we discover that our trials can lead to growth and deeper intimacy with our Creator. Let us encourage one another to trust in God's strength and protection, embracing the hope that comes from unwavering faith. Exploring the significance of faith in God's promises reveals a profound truth. Those who trust in Him are never abandoned. The Bible is filled with assurances of God's unwavering support for His people, reminding us that He is a refuge in times of trouble. When we place our faith in His promises, we anchor ourselves in hope, even amidst life's storms. It is essential to maintain this faith, especially when we encounter difficulties that test our resolve. Challenges can often lead us to doubt, but it is precisely during these moments that our faith can shine the brightest. By holding onto God's promises, we cultivate resilience and strength, knowing that He is working all things for our good. A deep relationship with God is vital in this journey. It allows us to experience His presence and love more fully. Through prayer, worship, and studying His Word, we deepen our understanding of His character and faithfulness. This intimacy fosters a trust that transcends our circumstances, enabling us to face adversity with confidence. Let us encourage one another to embrace faith in God's promises, recognizing that our relationship with Him is the foundation upon which we can build a life of hope and assurance. Encouraging viewers to focus on the positive aspects of life is essential for cultivating a joyful and fulfilling existence. One of the most powerful practices we can adopt is gratitude, which allows us to recognize and celebrate the blessings we often take for granted. By intentionally acknowledging the good in our lives, we create a mindset that fosters positivity and resilience. Celebrating small victories and everyday joys can transform our perspective, helping us to shift our focus from problems to possibilities. Instead of dwelling on challenges, we can train ourselves to see opportunities for growth and improvement. This shift not only enhances our mental well-being, but also opens our hearts to the abundance that surrounds us. The Bible encourages us to celebrate God's goodness, reminding us of His faithfulness and love. Scriptures like Psalm 100 invite us to enter His gates with thanksgiving and praise, highlighting the importance of recognizing His blessings in our lives. By embracing a spirit of celebration, we honor God and inspire those around us to do the same. Let us commit to focusing on the positive, cultivating gratitude, and celebrating the goodness of God, allowing His light to shine through us in every circumstance we encounter. As we wrap up our discussion, it's essential to recap the key points we've explored regarding the importance of seeking God in our daily lives. We've highlighted how establishing a routine of prayer and reflection can deepen our relationship with Him, providing strength and guidance through life's challenges. Trusting in God's promises and focusing on the positive aspects of life can transform our perspectives, allowing us to navigate difficulties with faith and resilience. Now, we encourage you to take action. If you found this content meaningful, consider subscribing to our channel and sharing it with friends and family who may benefit from these insights. Engaging with our community not only helps spread the message of hope and faith, but also allows you to stay connected with future discussions and resources. We'd invite you to explore more content related to faith and guidance, as there is a wealth of knowledge available to support your spiritual journey. Together, let's continue to seek God's presence, celebrate His goodness, and encourage one another in our pursuit of a deeper faith. Thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to connecting with you in our next session.